What is up, everyone? It is your boy KJ Majority. We got Simply Soju, also known as Granny Pink, also known as the original Crash Out, also known as the Coochie Beatboxer herself.
Now, wait a damn minute. Who is it mine?
That's your business. I don't know. And you already know who I am. I'm KJ, also known as Karate Kid KJ, also known as Mr. AO, also known as I was tongue wrestling your mom's clit last night. Type shit.
I didn't know that we turned this into a Call of Duty lobby. What the hell?
Bro, I think Marvel Rivals have like crazier usernames though.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like Gooch Blaster 2000.
We have started like in like my little like other group of friends, my bad. A Google Doc of just like the craziest names that
you got
we've
other
been coming
friends,
across.
bro.
Right. My favorite one. I'm crying. My favorite one is Small Dick Big Dreams. I hope he's doing,
shout out to Little
Peter.
Peter.
Well race. Right. Shout out to like episode 3 of this podcast. Small Peter.
Really was like episode 3, bro. Oh my god.
I hope you and your wife got therapy.
Oh yeah, because they stayed together, right?
Yeah, they stayed together.
He's a better man than me, bro.
Nah, because he really is hurt about her laughing at his little penis.
Yeah, because wasn't he like, oh, isn't this like the biggest you had or some shit? Like they were like mid stroke, and he said something about like being big, and Shorty was like, hee hee.
Yeah. Well, they were getting frisky, and he was about to whip his thing out. He's like, "You ready for this big cack?" And she, and she was like, and he's still hurt. And even though they got married and had 2 kids and been together for 12 years after that.
Yeah, bro, listen, emotional damage, bro.
He's like, she be laying in bed next to me, and sometimes I just want to, why you laughing my dick? Like,
say it's big, bitch. And we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as 68 Blumpkins and a Pink Eye. Shout out to one of one of our first Reddit battles.
I don't like that. That's too many Blumpkins. That's too many. That's disgusting.
You know, pouring out for Tina. She was trying to be in here, but Riverside kept hoeing her.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Tina's with us, hopefully in the chat.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, nah, man. Like, so that's one of the reasons why we were late, because we were like, oh, we're gonna start on time. You know, get out of here by like the latest 10. Like we try and be out here, and for whatever reason, Riverside was like, no, nigga. You know, but hopefully she can. Riverside will let her in, and she can join a little later, but. Unfortunately, she's gonna have to miss out on some of this Love Is Blind tea.
I'm just so glad. What's good, JW? I'm just so glad that this reunion was spicy, because it was like the entire season dry than the Sahara Desert. I'm parched. Not a lick of drama. Not a sip of tea. Shit. Even our most interesting couple, I didn't even want it.
Who was our interesting couple?
Lauren and Dave.
Oh, I forgot about them. What's good, Minato?
Just, I don't know who you want to get into first, because I feel like, damn near everybody had tea except the couple that did get married.
That's usually how it is, though. The one that got married don't got. Last season was the first season where the married couple had the most tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I will say, if anybody did watch last season and y'all didn't know, I'm so sorry. Um, but what was it? Was Ashley and Tyler?
Mm-hmm.
They are now divorced.
Sure are.
Which she was funny as fuck, getting up in our face, talking about, "Don't y'all feel bad for me? I knew exactly what the fuck was going on. Y'all,
All right.
y'all trying to be on the internet and thinking I'm stupid, girl. I know my man. Okay, um,
Period. Your man,
you
your man, your man.
right? It's like you like it. You know what? You can keep it. I'm not even gonna say I love it. That's all you, sis.
Mm-hmm. You like it, that's yours. That's your man. You gonna stand right beside him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. But um
Thank you for the lyric, Costa.
th- thank you. All right. So um well, first things first. How'd you feel about Daniel's and Taylor's vows?
It was cute.
Yo, it had me and Tiara in this living room ugly crying, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, son. Cause it was like the sister and her beautiful voice. Yo, so many people said that they fumbled, that they should have invited his sister back to the reunion to sing cause they invited that
Yeah.
TikToker. They should have
Yeah,
had Daniel's sister for real.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Shorty got some pipes. Pause.
I didn't know that that was his sister. I'm not gonna hold you. I barely remember the wedding.
It was the only one, Soju. Goddamn.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Honestly, me and Tina were hoping that they were gonna say no.
Daniel and Taylor?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have been kind of shocked because besides Joey and Monica, and we're gonna get into that fuck show in a little bit. Besides Joey and Monica, they seemed the most secure. So
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie, it would have been kind of cool if we had like no married couples, because I feel like the reunion would have been spicy.
That's the only reason why me and Tina were like, surely that it's like, because after like everybody else, you know, and it got to them because they went like last. Tina's like, Soju, we might have our first season where nobody gets married,
Which is crazy. Oh, a fuck show, you say? You have my attention. I'm screaming. Which is crazy that we haven't had any seasons where no one got married.
Yeah.
Fun fact: all the couples from season 2 are divorced.
That doesn't surprise me.
Me neither. Because the black couple I was worried about because, like, you know, he seemed to be like outside all the time. Shorty was like, yo, it's 3:00 in the morning. Why you still out? When Virginia said no, I just knew we wouldn't have any marriages because what the fuck. But shout out to Taylor, her man's facts. Also shout out to Tina in the chat.
Shout out to Tina in the chat. Yeah, nah. Me and Tina are actually shook as fuck that Virginia said no.
So I was too, but Tiara brought up a good point, and she was like, when she was in like the little bridal room, it felt like she was kind of dragging her feet a little bit. And she said she was like, she said like she was dragging her feet because she wasn't sure if she was gonna say yes or no. Like she was still very indecisive. Devin is choking and throwing up, bro.
Yo, at the reunion, Devin, his face, just looking at her, his eyes were like, say yes right now. We can leave out this reunion together, married right now, sis. Just say the word. I am yours. That's what his face was.
Her best friend, bro, be throwing all kinds of shade at that man, bro. She was like, cut them crocodile tears out. Where to check at. Also, I didn't know this, but apparently throughout the whole season, Virginia paid for all their meals.
Oh.
Yeah, like when they would go out on dates and shit and groceries and all that, she paid for all of it.
Oh my god.
That's one of the reasons why. And And shout out to black women, but sometimes y'all need to let niggas fry a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes you just you need to let a nigga fry a little bit, because she said it on the reunion that, you know, she went above and beyond to protect Devin, similar to Shorty from last season with
Ashley.
Tim.
No.
Was it?
No. With Tim?
Yeah, another A name, but it wasn't Ashley. Alex.
Oh yeah, Alex and Tim.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that was her whole thing too. Was that like she intentionally didn't say or do things to protect that man's image, and then y'all saw how he did her. But yeah, like apparently, like Virginia was paying for everything. That's why when the check came up, she was upset. Like, she not gonna say nothing about the check.
Yeah, Tina's going off in the chat. She said, I'm not even surprised she paid for everything. The shit he did to her when she asked him to help with his birthday present, bitch, fuck him.
Facts.
Yeah, no, because so apparently, like, the week of the wedding was also the week of Devin's birthday for anybody that has not seen it yet. And for Devin's birthday, she said she spent hundreds of dollars getting him a gift card to every one of his favorite stores and favorite restaurants, and got him a cake and balloons. And she asked him to help her bring in the stuff for his birthday, and he was like, why can't you do it? And
Yeah.
when he finally did come help and brought the stuff up with her, he was like, you could have done that yourself. This is why we needed a prenup, sir. The fuck? The fuck?
But even because I am certain that someone maybe they changed it this season, but I could have sworn that like part of the, like when you agree to do the show, they tell you like, all right, you can't post any wedding photos until the wedding episode. You what else? What else? You have to come to the reunion. You sign a prenup. Like they tell you all this stuff from jump. So that's why I was like, I don't understand why he's being so weird about this prenup, because I'm pretty sure they all have to sign a prenup.
I mean, it would just make sense. You've known this person for a total of 6 weeks, and then you're binding yourself to them legally.
Yeah.
Like, it would make sense that, but also in their thing, like, Tina, we haven't even finished talking about Devin and Virginia. She said, Ben, fuck you.
Tina getting hot all over again, bro.
Not big. I mean, I'm glad that Virginia said no, especially after she said, because, they showed us that one conversation that they had about politics.
Which was so uncomfortable to watch, bro.
Well, and she said that she tried bringing it back up, and the entire 2 weeks before their wedding, every time she tried to bring it back up, he didn't want to hear it.
He would just shut it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have been saying this online. It's very clear, and I'm gonna talk about this later. It's very clear that Devin was probably more than likely voted for Trump.
Yeah.
But didn't want to say it for whatever reason. So he just kept hop, skipping, and jumping around it. And she said it. She was like, I didn't like the fact that he essentially questioned her faith. Like, oh, do you vote based off your faith? Like, what do you mean by that?
Right.
And also, I remember when me and Tara were watching it, I was like, this was so painful to watch, because you could tell she was trying to pull information out of him, and he kept talking in circles.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm not shocked, especially how he reacted to what Brittany told him about being bi-curious. Literally his whole his body language changed.
Mm-hmm.
And high key, I feel like he had a better connection with Britt, but because she was bi, he was like, nah, never mind, fuck out of here.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's immediately what it was, because as soon as she came out that her last long-term relationship was with a woman, he was like, yeah, you could get out my face.
He was very contradicting, but claims he loves everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit pissed me the fuck off. He's like, I'm a child of God. I love everybody except if you're gay or if you're not Christian. Because Virginia even said he wasn't tolerant to people of other faith. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she never confirmed what his beliefs are, but she said, hey, I wanted it to be known that this bitch right here, she cool with abortion rights, she cool with the gays, she cool with non-Christians. Like, huh?
Tina, I don't know. Tina could just cussing a lot, I guess.
Oh. I was so confused. But nah, like, so, and he never denied, like, he never was like, oh, those are my core values too. He's just like, oh, I love everyone.
Right. I mean, yeah, she kind of indirectly said it because
Yeah.
it's like, I can't speak on him and I don't feel comfortable speaking on him. Thank you for the lurk. But me personally, I fuck with this, I fuck with that. I believe in women having rights. That motherfucker over there can't speak for his shit, but did not agree with me. And she did have like a lot of like Muslim family members at their wedding.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, okay. Which also isn't that uncommon in a lot of black families. Like, I know my good sis Kiana, like half of her family is Muslim.
Yeah, like I'm not surprised. Honestly, the Philippines is becoming like a larger population for like the Muslim faith, which is surprising to me. Because for me growing up, it was like a Catholic country.
Yeah,
So
almost all the Filipinos I know are like either come from a very religious family or very religious themselves.
right. And it's just it just astounds me. But also after she said all of that, I'm like, girl, good for you. Like, snaps. And oh, Tina said that she has Muslim family members as well.
Yeah, it's a very common thing, and especially with like African American families, like, because I'm obviously, I'm Jamaican, and to my knowledge, everybody Christian, I think. Well, actually, everybody's either Christian or Rasta, but and a lot of my like African American homies, yeah, they got like a good chunk of their family be Muslim.
Oh man. Yeah, Tina was so funny during the reunion when they were at the part with like Devin and Virginia, cuz I said the same thing about his face, and I'm like, Devin looks like he would take her back this instant. Devin looks like he knows he fumbled the bag. And Tina was like, have you seen her, Soju? Like,
but like, here's the thing though. Virginia said that like she tried to reach out to him after everything that, because I feel like you know what the sad part too is, I feel like if they were dating and she got to know him more, she probably would have said yes, high key. But she tried calling him back, and he left her on red.
Yeah. Tina says she looked the fuck good. Damn.
Yo, Tina got a crush.
It's like, and she's so eloquent. She was the whole pack. She was. Sis was making good money. She looked good as fuck. She is breathtaking and brilliant and just well spoken and educated. Like, she is a beautiful woman inside and out.
And was so loving. Like, I truthfully believe she cared about Devin, but like I don't blame her for saying no, because the check thing was fucking weird, right?
Right.
Even if, because something that I didn't notice, but someone mentioned on TikTok, he got the check a whole week before the wedding.
Yeah.
And his excuse was like, oh, well, I was gonna tell her at the wedding. Why?
Right. I mean, his whole thing was, he's like, oh, I wanted to see if we were going to get married first before I told. Why?
Yeah, because the check ain't just for you. The check is for the both of us.
Right.
Like, it was just weird. A lot of people were saying that. Now, here's something that no one's talking about that I have questions on. His mama said he had that pill problem. Also, y'all who are making fun of that man for his Tylenol addiction, y'all are fucked up.
I mean, nah, because he's stupid as fuck. I'm so sorry. It was ibuprofen. So it's Advil, and he's like, I ain't never said I had an addiction. I don't know why that's going around. And the
I had
way
a
that people,
dependency.
I mean, even then, you can't get addicted to ibuprofen. Like, it's not an addictive substance. It doesn't make you feel good. It just kind of like dulls your pain. Like, it doesn't even get rid of your pain. High key, like, what the fuck? What?
But yeah, so his mama said he had the pill problem, and then right after he found Virginia. So I was like, wait a minute. I thought the pill problem happened back in high school.
In high school, yeah.
How, like, when did the pill problem get resolved? Because he made it seem like it was a high school thing, and she's making it sound like it happened like last year.
So that kind of what it was, though, because I remember when Virginia met his family and they were like super relieved and everything. That medical debt was like recent. I'm pretty sure like 6 months before the show is when he had the surgery on his hips and his back, which would make sense because usually that's when you're okay after a surgery like that, is 6 months after. So, and I'm like, there's no way you had a whole ass spine surgery and they only gave you fucking ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry about it. They tried offering me oxys because I gave birth. You had somebody up in your spinal column and they gave you ibuprofen. That's
they gave
nuts.
him some extra strength Advil.
Like, what the fuck? Because I've seen a lot of people theorizing that it was not ibuprofen that he is like, was popping pills with, because that just don't make no sense.
Yeah. Well, he on an interview with, I want to say, Vulture, maybe, he was like, "Oh, it wasn't an addiction; it was just a dependency." I'm like, brother, ain't it the same shit?
I mean, it depends on the medication, because if with antidepressants is a dependency, because you depend on that to live a normal fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
But with pain meds, I don't know about that. The way that it's like approved is like, I don't know. It's like, you got to state your case with this one, brother. Like,
bro. But let's move on to Ben and Sarah, bro. Yo. So I will say this, right? I will say, what's good, Micah? Pain meds are crazy in the VA. But yo, so I will say this, right? Ben hoodwinked me. Ben charmed my black ass. Cause I know you were like, team, nah, this man is weird from jump. But I was like, nah, like he seemed kind of cool. But bro, you have to fight to get approved.
I mean, that's a lot of states now, though. Florida's like that too with pain meds. But nah, I'm Ben team fuck Ben, and after the reunion and everything, it's Ben, man. Fuck Ben. And I'm not gonna lie, Tina was more fuck Ben than me while we were watching the reunion.
Bro, first of all, let me tell you the tea. Let me tell you the tea on Ben. Apparently, after he would smash, he would leave his YouTube business card on the shorty's nightstand and dip. Now, this is alleged. This hasn't been confirmed, but numerous women had pictures of this nigga's business card. He would be blowing they back out, and in the morning drop his business card and dip.
brother.
Do you know how deranged you gotta be to drop off some dick and then be like, yo, follow me on YouTube? Like, bro.
Imagine if the dick was ass.
Yo.
Imagine that you were like, bitch, fuck, like.
It was mid-wienering.
Oh, right. You ready for the okayest wienering of your life, Shuddy? Oh, man.
You know they like to sue. I'm screaming, Micah. But nah, bro. Like, I saw that shit and I was like, oh, this man is a weirdo. So not only that, right? So I found the TikTok of the girl who was boohoo crying, right?
Okay.
And she got called out because like she pretty much like she was an influencer before that. That's how I'm assuming that's how they kind of met. Was like they're both influencers and probably, you know, I'm assuming Minneapolis ain't that big. But anyway, so her account blew up because she was talking about him for like a while they were recording. Then the show comes out and obviously they talk about it, and like, you know, the internet's gonna do what the internet's gonna do and does research, and Shorty turned off all the comments on the original video. And from what I've seen, it seems like Ben was telling the truth. Like, they dated, Shorty got ghosted, and then like because she heard, oh, he's on this thing, I'm gonna milk it.
Damn.
Yeah. Because she got accused of doing that, and then she didn't talk about Love is Blind stuff at all throughout the whole season. So for the past, like, what has it been, a month since the season started?
Yeah, I guess.
She been posting everything but Love is Blind. She don't even talk about love or the blind. So, but yeah, so I will say I still feel kind of weird with Sarah because she said that before they went to the altar, they both were like, hey, this isn't gonna happen, right? And they had agreed to like date afterwards or some shit. But during the wedding thing, she seemed insulted that he asked her to like continue the relationship. And then but then in the reunion, she was like, "Oh, we talked. You were gonna go to Texas, Tennessee."
Tennessee. So I thought that was crazy because she really did. She was like flabbergasted that he would ask to continue dating at the altar. And then after the season is over, she confirms that they did continue to date after for 2 weeks. And then after that, because she is a travel nurse, she had a work contract in Tennessee. So she was like, hey, I have a work contract in Tennessee. It's like, I'm going to be there for like 2 months. Do you want to like go with me? And he was like, yeah, absolutely. So she like gets her apartment over there, like packs up her shit, then drives like 12 hours to get to Tennessee. And as soon as she gets there, she realizes that he took her off like the like find my friends thing. And he essentially like, I don't want to say blocked because he didn't block her, but he essentially like ghosted her.
Yeah, because he said they both agreed that he apologized, but she was like, "Oh, it was very scripted." And here's my thing, right? I don't know what them shits said. I don't know like how he said it, but like we see you say, you know, you don't want to continue a relationship because he doesn't align with your core beliefs. But then on the reunion, you saying that like y'all were gonna try and make it work, and you so upset and sad that he didn't go to Tennessee with you, and he was like, based off of our last conversation, I thought it was over, and she was like, no, that's not what happened. And listen, I don't know who to fucking trust. Both of them are on some weird shit, in my opinion, because like it's not like if you really felt so not upset, but like you didn't like he didn't align with your core beliefs, and you seem so like appalled that he wanted to continue the relationship. Why are you now salty that he's not staying in Tennessee with you?
I I don't. She definitely seemed like, I said this the entire season, that she seems like one of those white women that it's like, come with me to go cancel out my Republican husband's vote. Like she, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, like I was happy that she said no because of like their belief system. Because I was 1000% thinking that she was going to say yes, regardless that he doesn't support LGBT. Not what was what was crazy is like he doesn't support LGBT, like he doesn't like he's against abortion rights. She said that he disagreed with her about vaccinations.
Yeah,
Bro,
bro.
shut the fuck up. You couldn't pay me to date an anti-vaxxer. You couldn't pay me to date a man that's like, yeah, I think that vaccines cause autism. Huh?
Which they've done so many studies on and proven that is not fucking true.
Yeah, it's not true. And also, even if it was, you're telling me that you would rather your child be dead than autistic.
Bro, yes.
So
What? How? Why is that so hard to understand, Soju?
like when she said that they didn't lie on their vaccine beliefs, and then she said that they date, girl, what? Nah, because like I said this to Tina too, and Tina was like, oh, "Okay, you're wildin'," but I'm so sorry. The dick must be crazy. You
Bro.
you better be able to slap me across my entire face with that shit. You
All
want you
right,
want
all right, all right, all
you
right.
want me to be with somebody that thinks that being gay is a sin and he thinks the world is flat? That dick better make me blind, deaf, and stupid, brother. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, bro. Yo, it was so good that's why he got like 10 million subs on YouTube, bro.
Imagine. I just tried finding his YouTube. Love is Blind is too high. I'm just seeing everybody's reaction to Love is Blind and him in particular, so I can't find it.
He might have also privated
That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
Nah, make it public. You about to get followers, homie. Let me in. I'm trying to see something. Let me in.
But here's the fucked up part. So both Sarah and Virginia are getting destroyed online because a lot of conservative men are upset that
Oh
they
yeah.
said no.
I honestly, like, I was telling Tina this too before the reunion. Like, we watched the reunion. I got spoiled for Sarah and Ben because I have been just seeing like men on Twitter like retweeting the Love is Blind thing, just actually fucking raging at her not marrying this man for being like a conservative. But I didn't
Mm-hmm.
see anything for Virginia. And I'm like, it's crazy how conservatives are lighting Sarah the fuck up, but Virginia's totally fine. And I'm like,
No, I've seen stuff for
okay,
both. I've seen stuff for
okay.
both.
I've
I
not
will
seen
say
anything for Virginia.
I think I've seen more anger towards Sarah.
Hmm.
But I also think it's because like, these white dudes want a white chick. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, that's honestly, because I was like, it has to be because Sarah's white.
yeah. But here's my thing. And someone pointed this out on TikTok. Why are you upset that a person who doesn't believe in your beliefs doesn't want to marry someone who has your beliefs? Wouldn't you want that person to be with someone who shares your core values? Like,
I actually saw some like a lot of people talking about this. It not to get political, but a lot of the times like conservative men will date like, left leaning women, and it's
mhm,
because when they date conservative women, they say there's a lot more pressure on the men in the relationship.
pressure to
Pressure
marry?
No, pressure to be manly, take care of her, like do this, do that. As with like
Mm.
left-leaning women, they're like, yeah, we could do like 50-50. We're doing like, if we're living together, like we should do is equal share of the work, like type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
With conservative women, it's like you should be doing all of the bills and like da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, isn't that what you believe in, dog?
Right.
But yeah,
Ain't that the whole alpha male movement? Like the
nah,
trad wife movement?
nah. I mean, I don't like. I feel like a lot of guys say that they want that, but they also want her to work a full-time job.
How? There's not enough hours in the day.
There's not. I mean, not like, again, not to get super into it, but I'm not like surprised that they're mad that Sarah wouldn't want to marry him as a pretty white girl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But nah, bro. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But do you really believe when Dave said Lauren is the one that got away, or do you think he's just saying that to like appease all the hate he's getting online?
I don't think he was like, I don't know. I don't think he thinks that she's that physically attractive. I think I don't think he's attracted to her.
I disagree. I think he's one of those dudes that like if you got titties and a decent face, he's gonna fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, especially
can see
remember
that.
when they were in Honduras, that's all he kept talking about. Well, like every couple, every person, not even couple, every person, he was like, "Did y'all fuck yet?
Right.
Did y'all fuck
Yeah.
yet?"
But
Which is
also,
another thing that I noticed. I don't think any of them got busy
somebody said
because Virginia and Devin said that like
didn't.
they didn't. Daniel and Taylor waited until after the marriage. Joey and Monica barely kissed,
Right.
and I'm not sure if Lauren and Dave ever, because I know they didn't do it in Honduras, so I don't know if they ever did it when they were living together.
No, because he kept trying, but she was too busy boo-hoo crying the whole damn time.
Yeah, this is the first season where like no one
nobody
was
had
getting
sex.
active.
I mean, that was actually one of the reasons why Virginia said she didn't want to say yes at the altars, because they didn't fuck.
I don't blame her though.
Right. I don't blame her either.
Cause like imagine he's like a 2 pump chump, you know, I nutted, you should have too type shit. Like,
Ooh,
bro,
I wouldn't be surprised.
a lot
I wouldn't
a
be
lot
surprised.
of ex-wives of like very conservative dudes claim that a lot of them are not are very selfish in the bedroom, you know what I mean?
But yeah, it pissed me off so bad. He pissed me off so bad.
Who, Dave?
Yeah, because Lauren was like, I will say thank you because you did apologize to me, but your apology was something that I already knew. That it blows my mind. Okay, there is absolutely no way that you believe that this is the woman that got away, and it took you an entire motherfucking year to apologize to her because that motherfucker you don't know, you're not friends with, you don't like, you don't respect, said that he was lying the whole time.
Bro, I've been saying it since like episode 1. He kind of admitted to it. He didn't go into this experience for love. He didn't go into this experience trying to find a wife. He literally was going there for his 15 minutes of fame, for a free trip, and some free pums.
Like, my God.
And I think a lot of people are saying they think the real reason why his sister didn't want him on the show because she knew he was going to embarrass them.
Yeah. Well, he said that his sister didn't want him on the show because she was afraid that they were going to paint him in a bad light. And I'm like, or she knew your ass was going to be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure first of all, his sister's not real. We never saw that bitch. That bitch ain't real.
Oh, she real, all right. She is very real.
But
someone found an old Facebook photo of the two of them wearing Make America Great Again hats.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
I've only seen one picture. They're like, look at Dave and his sister, and it's like the promo photo of Dave, and then it's a promo photo of Dave with like a blonde wig photoshopped onto
Sorry,
him.
man.
But yeah, nah. When Lauren was like, "Thank you for apologizing," even though I already knew that, but like, there's no way that that woman is the one that got away, and a whole year, you really thought she was lying to you, up like up to cause you guys to break up. It gets to a whole ass year later, and homie was like, "Yeah, dude, I was just using Lauren for like 15 minutes of fame. We didn't fuck."
And
And
also, remember, she said they saw each other at bars and stuff, and he would just act like she didn't exist.
yeah.
But she's the one that got away, brother?
Right. Like, you didn't say not one single word to her, but she's the one that got away. Nah, cuz she is better than me, cuz the way I would have been like, bro, fuck you and your misogynistic ass, because the only reason that you don't believe me is because you believe the words of your men friends over me, even though not one of them know me, only one of them knows him, and you don't even fucking know him. You're taking the word of a man you don't like, don't respect, don't know, and are not friends with over me, the woman that is supposed to be your wife.
But also, I don't think he really believed him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, because when they first talked about it on the show, he said it himself. Maybe this is his way of getting his 15 minutes of fame. Because remember, the guy offered to talk to Dave on camera.
Yeah, but that's because he wanted to be on camera, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, it was very obvious that this dude was in it for his little 15 minutes of fame. And the thing that blew my fucking mind throughout that whole altercation, like you said, Dave said it himself. He's met old boy, doesn't like the motherfucker, don't respect the motherfucker. He is a friend of a friend. And apparently, like, I think his whole big thing too was the fact that, like, the quote unquote ex-boyfriend told a friend of his sister's, and now his sister was upset. But like Lauren and Molly were saying, yo, let me talk to him.
Right.
Like, he's going around, putting my name through the mud, and I'm not even allowed to defend myself.
Right. Nah, and it pissed me off when Molly was grilling him about it, and she was like, I don't even know. She's like, this is supposed to be the woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with, but you don't even defend her to your friends and family.
But I did, though. I said all the time she's an amazing woman.
It's like, I highly doubt that. I'm pretty sure he just they were like, Dave, oh my gosh, how could you be mixed up with some girl that's just trying to get famous? He's like, I know, the whore. Like, I know.
Won't even lick my dick, but she over here throwing ass to any Tom, Dick, or Harry.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that was like the biggest problem. I feel like he would have not had a problem with it if she fucked him.
But she said, how am I gonna fuck you if I'm crying all night long?
Right.
Why would I give you pums if I feel like you don't trust me?
Right. That shouldn't matter. Cry on my dick. Free lube. I don't know. Like,
did you trust him? You gave him pussy.
Right.
Why can't I get pussy?
Brother, Dave pissed me off. Dave pissed me off. And I feel bad for Lauren, because she seems like she genuinely cared for Dave.
I think she still does.
I think she still does too. But I'm not gonna lie, Molly cracked me the fuck up.
Bro, I was hoping she was gonna crash out on old boy. I wanted her and Lauren to tag team his ass, bro, because he lied to both of them numerous times. And I felt like and we said this a lot on this podcast, but ladies, sometimes y'all need to just crash out on a nigga for real, because he told you in the pods that he never told Molly that she was his number one, and he never told Molly that he was committed to her or whatever the fuck.
Right.
And I was hoping, and this is my issue with the reunions now. They don't like lean into the mess, because they should have pulled up those clips.
Yeah, I will say I do kind of want to talk about the top 5 most memorable moments
Bro,
because
that shit was so stupid.
I'm not gonna lie, the Megan Fox thing was hilarious.
That was funny. It was that Cameron and Lauren meeting for the first time. But like the whole like Jimmy, you're gonna choke, that being number 1.
Nah, me and Tina kept saying that number 1 should be Jackie and Marshall.
I was saying either Jackie and Marshall or fucking Uche and Lydia.
So I went off topic. I went to the website that they plugged at the end for the top 15 moments, and Uche and Lydia was on the list. It was number 8.
Number 8?
Yeah.
Brother.
Honestly, I was like, I don't know how Jessica telling Jimmy to choke when he finally sees her is the number 1 most memorable thing. It should have been Jackie and Marshall. I
fucking forgot that even happened. But if you were like, hey KJ, tell me about Love Is Blind, I'm gonna remember Jackie and Marshall. I'm gonna remember Uche and Lydia. I'm gonna remember Lauren and Cameron. Like, bro, there were way more memorable things from Love Is Blind past seasons than her telling old thumb boy to, like, he's gonna choke when he sees her.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the Megan Fox thing was more memorable than that.
Right?
Like,
that had Twitter in an uproar.
But I'm so sorry. When you were listing memorable moments, you know what is forever scarred into my brain from Love Is Blind? Freaking Brent and Tiffany on the honeymoon getting freak nasty, and they just pan back, and I just see this entire man bricked.
You know what's so crazy too? They didn't fuck because she was on her period.
Yeah, because she was on her period.
But they sure wanted to.
Bro, why the fuck did they show? It was like from a down under angle to like, you saw this man. I saw too much, and they're still married, by the way. They are still
Not
married.
Shocked.
Like, those two were in it. I did not need to see this stranger's schmeat on Love Is Blind. That was more memorable than Jessica being like, Jimmy, you're gonna choke when you see me.
Even Shorty was surprised. She was like, "Oh, I'm number 1."
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know why they made her do like a televised like acceptance speech for like some kind of award. She did not even get like a trophy or nothing.
Facts.
Like, what the fuck?
Not only that, why the fuck do they have 2 fucking football players advertise the next season location?
Oh, it's because one of them is for like the Denver Broncos. And
I understand, they're from the location, right? But I feel like most people who watch Love Is Blind do not really give a shit about football.
Yeah.
Like, I want to talk to the people behind Love Is Blind because I feel like y'all don't understand y'all fan base.
I mean, this has probably been like the first season where Nick Lachey doesn't ask what hooking up means. God damn it. Like, every fucking reunion, one of them asks, it's like, what does that mean? We haven't been single in like so long. Shut up. When you started dating, y'all weren't even single, so be for real.
I think ever since whatever season it was where everyone complained that they were talking way too goddamn much, if you've noticed, they don't say shit. They barely talk. And I feel like in this season in particular, we saw less of the Lachey's than any other season.
That's true. Because I feel like they would come for like the meetup when everybody meets each other outside the pods, like right before the weddings and everything. Or at like Honduras, it's like welcome couples, like type shit. Like, I feel like they were always there. This season, they were pretty hands off.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people have been saying like they want Lauren and Cameron to come back as hosts, which honestly, to me, makes sense. They are the most like they're literally the face of this shit. Why not have them host?
Yeah.
And they both said that they're willing to do it, but like Netflix has never hit them up.
That's crazy. I don't know. Probably because maybe they have a contract with the Lachey's.
Without a doubt.
But I got super off track. We were talking about Lauren and Dave.
Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say was, ladies, y'all need to cuss a nigga out.
No.
Bro, he lied to y'all so many times, and like I was really like I know Molly kind of packed him up a little bit, but it was very much just like, you know, I don't really think about this man, high key. He did lie. He's a liar. But I guess he's
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know. It was so funny because they like turned to Molly and it's like, Molly, when you were in the pods, you said Dave was like finding like your the boy version of yourself, and she's like, yeah. And after watching back the show, I'm horrified that I ever fucking said that. No, because he really was a different person with Molly in the pods. Like he was like she was the only one that he didn't ask like these weird ass questions to. He didn't degrade her in the pods. Like he actually talked to her like a person.
Yeah.
So I'm sure watching the seasons back and seeing how he was with the other women in the pods, she would have been fucking horrified.
Not only that, but like seeing how he treated Lauren. Like obviously
Yeah.
she knew about it, but now you see it. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
She's like, I would never.
Yeah.
Also, Vanessa Lachey with the whole like, are you dating anyone? Are you dating any boys? Are you dating any girls? Shorty, just ask if she's dating anyone.
Right.
Like it was so for me, it was like hella awkward because it was just like, okay. Because I wonder if she was trying to insinuate that Molly was hooking up with one of the girls. Because that's also another theory online is that she's secretly dating Lauren
Madison.
or Madison,
I mean, Madison's bi, I'm pretty sure.
and so is Molly. And
Oh.
because she said it on the reunion, she's like, you know, I'm open to it. So I'm assuming that means she bi. Also,
Yeah.
like they both look very bi.
Yeah. Yeah. I was super sad about Joey and Monica.
Bro, so I forgot to put it in the group chat. No, I didn't put it in the group chat 'cause I wasn't sure if y'all saw the reunion yet. But there's a deleted scene from Love is Blind. And before I saw this deleted scene, I was talking to my girlfriend and I said, I feel like they intentionally didn't show us parts of their relationship because they wanted us to be shocked that they didn't get together. And then when I said that, I went to the bathroom and my FBI agent was like, psst, psst, go check TikTok. It's literally the first thing that I see. This deleted scene is the first thing I see when I open up TikTok. And it's pretty much like Monica is talking to his female friends and she was like, you know, like, yeah, he's not very intimate and I feel like he's just not really like not into me, but she was essentially just saying like he's not he's not affectionate. And he was talking to his guys, and it was just pretty much just like, yeah, you know, this experience is cool, you know, type shit. And all of his female friends are like, you know, we're shocked that he even hopped on this experience, on this experiment, because he's always struggled with commitment.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Which
Okay.
also like even when he was hanging out with his boys and they were like fucking playing catch and shit, they all said that like, you know, you've always struggled with relationships, so I'm kind of shocked that you're doing this. So like I'm kind of assuming he hasn't been in a real relationship in a while. And someone on TikTok was saying, you know, he might just be asexual or aromantic or something like that. Because they were saying like, you know, the way how he struggles with affection, and he doesn't really seem to like or go after romantic relationships. He may just not be into them. But
I don't know. I felt bad because she was definitely very into Joey. And I'm not gonna lie, her hating ass sister was sitting there like giggly and smiling.
She was there?
Yeah. Her hating ass sister was there.
I only saw her mom. I didn't see her sister.
Oh no, not at the reunion, at the wedding.
Oh.
Her hating ass sister is sitting in the audience, sit there giggly and smiling, and her sister is broken.
Hmm.
Like, I'm sorry. Her and Joey called that shit out too, where he was like, yeah, I don't believe that her sister is actually sorry. I think she's just saying that for the camera.
I agree with them.
I agree with him too.
But I will say this, right? He said one of the reasons why he couldn't get completely affectionate with her was because family's big to him, and his sister and her sister didn't like him, right? I'm calling bullshit because they had affection. It said you stopped recording? Oh no. Hold on. We're having technical difficulties, y'all. God damn. And then there was one, bro. And then there was one. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna just keep yapping. Hopefully Soju can come back. Soju, come back. Soju, come back. I have to cut all this shit out in the final. Oh my god. Editor version of KJ is gonna be pissed. I have to wait and where is this? This is at 55 minutes. All right. Nah, leave it in. I'm screaming, bro. So welcome to the KJ show. You know, where it get real on heads real quick. Bro, I hope everything's cool. Sojo, you got kicked. Shit, do I have to stop the recording? Can you get back in? Question mark. Bro. Not just be you during Women's History Month, bro. As it should be. You feel me? Brothers. You know, even if she don't believe in your core beliefs, dog, she should marry you type shit. Because obviously, if her core beliefs don't align with yours, she just needs to be re-educated. We won, men. Let's rejoice. Fuck. All right, y'all. Hold on. BRB for reals. Bruh, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. Bruh, Riverside really hold us. Cause not only did they kick Soju, they wouldn't even let Soju in, bro. They were like, nah. Y'all talking a little too spicy in this bitch.
Right. I don't know whose FBI agent kicked me out. I didn't even say.
Fucking.
All I said is that the dick gotta make me dumb, blind, and stupid. You know, all of a sudden I get kicked out of the VC. I don't know whose FBI agent said that bitch needs to go in the box. That bitch is wildin'.
The anti-DEI said no more women.
See, I feel like they would care about KJ more. He's black.
Facts. Big facts.
I may be
They're
a
like,
woman.
if we gonna have to pick a minority, we definitely gonna pick the Asian. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. We got the one black FBI agent that's like, I can't fight a fellow brother. Like, what the fuck? Damn.
He whispered in my ear, I got you.
Right. My FBI agent's name is Paul. KJ's FBI agent is Marcus.
It's Marquise. Listen, they more sexist. KJ getting kicked next month.
Bruh. Oh,
bro,
man.
what were we even talking about before?
I don't know, dude.
Fuck.
Honestly, we were talking about Joey and Monica. I feel like we should just finish the Love Is Blind next week if we could get Tina back in here. Cause shit, man.
Facts, bro. Oh man, I have such. I'm just afraid y'all gonna find the tea afterwards. You know what I mean? Because there's something about the last people we haven't talked about yet.
Oh yeah, the last people we haven't talked about is like Mason and Meg and Madison.
And Alex.
Honestly, Alex, I forgot he was there because they kept saying his name and he homie was just.
All right. So yeah, we can save them for next week. Just because like we already are like an hour into the show, and we still gotta do the unhinged battle. So we'll save the best for next week. Hopefully Riverside won't be hoeing Tina. Actually, let me see if they emailed me before we continue, because they emailed me like immediately. Okay, I have to do something after the show's done. Oh, hold on, let me turn off Spotify. My fault, y'all. But yeah, all right. So sorry, I was buying time because I forgot to hit the music on. All right, so you already know what time it is. It's time for the Unhinged Battle Royale.
Mine is short.
Mine is also short.
Damn it.
Yeah, because normally at least one of us has like a long one. So you know what, I'm gonna do short. Because normally it's me. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you know I'm gonna do a short one this week.
What did you say yours was about again?
Calling a baby ugly.
See, now, okay.
You sound so defeated. You're just like, oh.
Because you should never call a baby ugly. But also, was that baby ugly? Mine, I feel like is weak sauce, so I kind of want to go first.
Okay, that's fine.
So my story is coming from r/today I fucked up, and title of the post is Today I fucked up by asking my girlfriend to be more vocal in the bedroom. So this is a pretty simple Today I fucked up that happened years ago, but it lives in my head rent free. I was in college and I was dating this girl who was a little more on the introverted / shy side. We had good sexual chemistry, but she tended to be very quiet during sex. I, like most people, like it when my partner lets me know that they're feeling good. So I asked her to be more vocal during sex. And this is how that conversation took place. I would really like it if you let me know when I'm making you come. Her. So what am I supposed to say? Me. I don't know, whatever comes to mind. I'll just enjoy you letting me know that it's happening. So fast forward to the next time we're doing the deed. She is very quiet, but I can tell that she's getting close. I can see her getting wound up and getting ready to say something. I am very much appreciating that she is actually doing what I asked. And then that's when she says it. She then proceeds to shout, "Bombs away!"
Why the fuck would you like? She finna piss me off, bro. Like, why the fuck would you say that? Why is that pops in your head, bro?
All the heat of the moment was entirely lost as the intense romantic immersion for me was shattered. Afterwards, I asked her to please never say that again, and she replied with saying, "Well, you said I could say whatever I wanted."
No, shorty, that's not what we meant, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I wanted. Like, bro, like, why is that what you want to say? Why not just say, "Oh, I'm coming"?
Right. Uh, literally, we couldn't just stick with the basics where being like, "I'm coming."
I'm finna nut. Like, bro, there were so many other options. So many other options. And Shorty chose must be the same Shorty that like raspberry pied a nigga's dick. Cause bro, ain't no way you this stupid. Cause bro, I would be like, get the fuck off me, bro. Get off me. Get off me. PP on soft. Get off me. Bombs away?
Bombs away.
What are we playing? Pirates? Like what the fuck are we?
Right.
Bitch, get off me.
She could have said land ho. What do you mean?
That would have been better than bombs away.
Bombs away is crazy. Afterwards, I did say this. We eventually broke up, and believe it or not, it was because we had communication issues.
Not shocked. not shocked, bro. Because I know like a lot of people don't like talking or saying anything during the deed. I don't know how y'all function like that, but hey, shout out to you. But like to say bombs away.
No,
let's come back to the drawing board. Why did you think that was okay to say?
The first comment on this post is actually, and boom goes the dynamite.
Like, bitch, what? Why?
We couldn't just do, a simple "I'm coming." Just
or like, bro, you had so many other options. I'm actually really mad. Like, why was that your go-to?
Or a classic "I'm about to come."
Right.
Like, the comments just immediately going into like Family Guy references was actually mad funny, because somebody was like, "And boom goes the dynamite," and then the immediate reply to that was, "Close the window, you're letting all the stank out." Somebody just said like tea kettle going off noises. I feel like that even could have worked. Like just a high pitched squeal.
Right. You could have let out just one big old moan. Like, bro, like bombs away? Like, bro. I'm thinking you faking it. Like my immediate thought is, oh, Shorty's for sure faking it. Cause that don't even make no sense.
And that's when she hits you with the One Piece was the friends we made along the way. And it's like, all right, bitch, get off me.
Get off my dick, bro. Get off my dick. You're doing a little too much now.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's that entire post.
Oh, my God.
That
all right,
shit
so
made me laugh.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think mine is crazy because I was anticipating Tina's, and Tina sounded nuts. So I was like, oh, all right, cool. I don't have to look for, like, deranged bullshit this week. But, so mine is from Today I Fucked Up. The title is Today I Fucked Up by Seeing My Ex with Her Baby and Calling It Ugly. So this happened a few days ago, and I'm still cringing at myself. I was out grabbing coffee when I ran into my ex from a few years back. We had a pretty messy breakup, and we hadn't talked since. She looked happy, though, and she had a stroller with her. She smiled and said, "Hey, it's been forever. How have you been?" Now, I was caught off guard, but trying to play it cool, I noticed the baby in the stroller, and in a moment of sheer stupidity, I blurted out, "Oh, wow, is this yours? Damn, that's an ugly baby." Brother.
KJ, I would go to jail.
Yo, why was that your, I'm trying to be smooth, let me say that?
Oh,
how is that smooth?
Nah, because you got me fucked up. What do you mean my baby ugly?
Oh, it gets worse. The moment it left my mouth, I knew I had royally fucked up. I didn't even mean to say it. I think I was so shocked at running into her that my brain just short circuited. And instead of saying something neutral like, "Oh, congrats," or even just shutting the hell up, I insulted her child. Her face went from happy nostalgia to pure rage in about 0.5 seconds. She snapped, "Excuse me? What the hell is wrong with you?" And I just stood there Realizing I had no way to recover, I panicked and tried to backtrack with, I mean, all babies look kind of weird at first. Like, they grow into their features, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't help. She just gave me a disgusted look, muttered something about me being the same immature asshole I always was, and stormed off. I'm pretty sure she's telling everyone she knows about how I insulted her baby, and I still feel like a total idiot, and I don't think I can ever show my face at that coffee shop again. TLDR, ran into my ex, saw her baby, blurted out that it's ugly, and now I'm probably blacklisted from our shared social circles.
Honestly, you deserve that.
Yeah.
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 Cause you have lost your damn mind. Cause the way if that was one of my fucking exes, bro. The way that would be one of my exes, and I like, granted, it depends. If it was my high school boyfriend, the way I'd be like, excuse the fuck out of me. Cause the way it's like, I know you're not talking about my goddamn baby. Your wife looks like your fucking mother.
No, Soju. Soju, you didn't have to read him like that. He didn't actually call your child ugly now.
Nah. I hope you know. I hope everybody in your life knows that bitch looks like your mama. Your mama's a copy and paste, and that's your wife.
That shit is so weird to me when people date like the carbon image of their fucking parents. Like, like, bro, you want to go to therapy together? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you riding your daddy's dick? Like, you don't think that's a little weird?
Shout out to Devin's sister and because KJ swore up and down that was they brother.
Bro,
that's her husband.
He looks more like the pappy than both of his kids.
That is her husband.
Bro. Shorty got I know I told Tiara because the sister looks almost exactly like the mom, just with a tan and curly hair. I was like, she recreated her parents' marriage.
Yeah. I told that to Tina too, that Devin's sister is just his mama, but black.
Yeah.
Like, she looks just like her mother. And the fact that her husband just looks like her daddy is nuts.
If one of my siblings like pulled up with a copy of either one of our parents, bro, I'm like, hey, we got to talk. We need to have a little conversation, because why that motherfucker look like mom, bro? Like, why that motherfucker look like our deadbeat dad, bro? Come on. We can't be going out like this. We cannot be going out like this.
Nah, they never see it neither. They're like,
right.
They never see it neither. They're like, what you talking about?
They look nothing alike, baby. Everyone thinks that's our brother.
Oh.
Everyone thinks he's our brother. When I tell them, oh no, that's my sister's husband, they're all like, oh. You making us look weird, bro.
Yeah.
We are not that kind of family. Go get you a new boyfriend.
I like him and I wanted him.
Like, bruh. I think that's worse than like one of your friends dating someone that look like your boyfriend.
No, well, yeah, still weird.
It's weird, but not as weird as your sibling dating your parent.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, we have enough time for me to read a story, but should I?
I don't know. Cause I hate when we do like crazy stories and Tina's not here.
Yeah, same.
Cause I always forget like which one she was a part of, which one she wasn't.
I mean, I have a couple of stories. I have exactly 2.
uh, yeah, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a lot of hot tops for next week. There's crazy shit's been happening these past couple of weeks. I was like, of course, the week where I can't do the what the fucks, I have a whole bunch of what the fuck material.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, well, I want to save the one where it's like, am I the asshole for flirting with 19-year-old girls? Because that one is just nuts.
oh yeah, and I read that one. I didn't read the ladies'
Yeah,
perspective.
the fact that there is a ladies like the 19-year-old girls POV is hilarious to me. Let me see how long
Also,
this one
like,
was.
if you're not 21 or younger, like, why are you talking to 19-year-olds?
They're legal.
Barely. The motherfuckers just left high school for real.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll skip it because the other story's kind of long and we only got like half an hour. I will say, KJ, I hope they never ban TikTok because the way that, like the ban happened and people started dropping hella tea. So I still get those videos occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
KJ, I need to tell you this one I saw at work that had my flabbers gasted. I
I'm hollering.
was I was so shook. I was laughing so hard. So it's just this black man in a car. It's just a black man in his car. And he's like, he starts the story off by saying, he's like, so I've been seeing this girl for the last couple of weeks. It's like, she my girlfriend, her name Evangeline, and she's married. He pauses as if to like give us like reaction time. He's like, don't worry. I knew she was married the whole time. Sir. Sir,
Type
he's
shit.
so he's like, so me and Evangeline been seeing each other for about 2-3 months now, and he's like, tell me how, like, last weekend I get a text from her husband. That text message say, hey man, you fucking my girl? And he was like, nah, man, we're just co-workers. Like, we ain't like that for real. He's like, don't even play. It's like, don't even try lying to me, dog. I seen all the text messages. I know you're fucking my girl. And he's like,
Mm.
ah, shit. Like, the jig is up. Like, my bad. I'm sorry, dog. He's like, nah, I'm trying to step out on Evangeline on this day. I've made a reservation at this restaurant at this time. I'll even cash app you money. Get Evangeline out the house.
Damn.
So he's like, so y'all, you want to know what I fucking did with her husband's money? He's like, I called the restaurant that he's going to. I made a reservation at the same time. I reserved the table next to the table that he's taking his new shutty to. Cause how the fuck you gonna cheat on my girl, dog? I can't.
All right, y'all. That's the end of the show. I'm gonna holler at y'all next week. You know, if you have an unhinged story or you need relationship advice or love advice, contact us at unhingedunfiltered at gmail.com. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're not doing this, Soju. We're not doing this, Soju. We're not goddamn doing this. What the fuck? brother, 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 brother,
KJ,
brother, brother, brother.
the way my jaw was on the floor, I was like, sir, what you mean? How the fuck you go and cheat on, sir?
That is not your girl.
He said, how the fuck you go and cheat on my girl, dog?
I mean, at least he kind of loyal. You know what I mean? He was gonna let his lady go out like that.
Oh, nah,
I thought you were gonna say like, oh, he bought himself a PS5 or he did some stupid shit. That man took that woman on a date
to
to the same
restaurant,
spot,
next to them.
bro. She best not say shit to me though. I'm gonna say that right now.
Oh,
Cause like,
he said that she caused a scene at the restaurant.
No, shorty. I hate that, bro. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate when y'all do that. Yo, you catch me cheating? All right, cool. bitch, you been cheating.
Right.
Like, just be like, oh, so you gonna cheat? Yes.
Right.
You was deep throating unfamiliar schmeat for months. You was riding non-me meat for months. Getting dick down and then coming home to give me a kiss on the cheek. Still got ball breath on your tongue.
Not ball
You
breath.
gooch muncher.
Ooh.
Yes. I'm about to be balls deep in this motherfucker. And I didn't feel like paying for no damn hotel room. I'm a fucker on your side of the bed.
Right. Yeah. Nah, because that was high key it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck in our house. Evangeline want to be cheating on me for months. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat on you in our fucking bed.
Bro, see, this is where he fucked up. He should have just gave the money to Evangeline and say, "Hey, go do something nice. You know, I appreciate you. I love you. Go do something, right? Go book a spa. You book a spa for shorty, right? She go get herself done. Like, oh, take one of your friends, and I pray to God that the friend she take is the side nigga. When she come home all nice and relaxed, I want her to see this bitch do a helicopter on my dick.
Oh.
I want her to come right when I'm about to bust this load on shorty face.
Oh no.
I want her to open that door and see me do some freak nasty shit that she been asking me to do to her for years, and I said, nah, that shit's weird.
Oh. Oh, nah. That one was that last one was personal as fuck.
Oh, bro. And then I'ma send her a video so she get a play-by-play.
Damn. Nah, let's not do that. The video always is like, y'all are messy. Cause I will, like, this is not a story from TikTok. This is actually a story from one of my coworkers back when I was living in Florida. Like, y'all, if you're trying to date in Florida, don't. Just don't. Cause the way that one of my coworkers, so we had two interns at my pharmacy. And they came from the same school. So these girls knew each other. And one of the girls had a boyfriend. It turns out it was the other intern's ex. And she was still actively trying to get this man back. But Shuddy was like, nah, man, he don't fuck with you no more. He fuck with me. And she's like, you don't know all that? And she's like, yes, the fuck I do. And proceeds to Snapchat this girl, that man eating her out.
I mean, period. Nah, period. Because I warned you. I told you he's not feeling you, sis. He's with me now. You're like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Oh, I don't? Copy. Who's this eating my box? This your man?
Yeah. I mean, that's dead ass what she did. That shit was so messy, KJ. And I don't remember Shotty's name anymore. But I was like, now, ma'am, you got two kids at home. How you got time to be doing this level of petty bullshit? You got two kids at home.
Bro, you give the kid melatonin and you get active.
Now, she just gave the kids to her mama. Went out and got her box 8, you know?
Bro, parents need a nut too. That sounded crazy. That's I didn't like how that came out. They gave me the ick.
To all you people out there that are married to your spouse and you don't see it, everybody else does. Parents need to nut too, and that's your spouse.
Oh my god.
I don't know. At this point, I just think dating in Florida is messy. That was messy ass shit.
No.
I don't know. I can't imagine Snapchatting a girl in real time being like, oh, this your man? Then why he eating me out right now?
I mean, nuts. She got a point. Nuts. You know what I mean? She got a... listen, it would have been different if, like, she's like, oh, boy. And she's sending this to, like, his wife, right? Nah, this is his ex. And you told her, like, hey, listen, bro, like, you know, me and you was cool, but he don't want you no more. He with me. and you hit me with the, oh, you know what you're talking about? Say less. Say less.
But yeah, we had to get rid of one of them. Like they were causing, because they had to. This happened, and then they had to go to work the next day and see each other. You feel me?
Ooh, I would have went to work with a smile on my face. Shit.
Nah, because she tried fighting her.
I mean, right? Right? Listen, you can't do certain things and not expect to shoot the ones after. Bro, I'm just saying, like, bro, if I send that the range shit to a dude, I'm definitely being prepared to zigzag past some bullets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is you have to be prepared for everything once you do some shit like that. But yo, you know what that story reminds me of? There was a TikTok video. This is back when like TikTok used to not be super censored with like adult content, right? So it was this dude, and it was him and his homegirl became like friends with benefits, right? And you know, they had a very casual thing, like they both were hooking up with other people, and the only time they would say like, oh hey, you know, I hooked up with so and so, is if one, they were in the other person's friend circle, or two, they did it raw type shit, right? And you know, they had a good understanding. She cut off like all kinds of like benefits because she started dating this dude. And he's like, all right, you know, I understand. And they dated for like, you know, let's say 3 months, right? It was some months. I don't remember how long, but it was a couple of months, right? And they ended up breaking up because he would always accuse her of cheating, even though she wasn't, and like he was just being insecure, right? So she so let's say they broke up Monday. Wednesday, she hit up her homeboy and was like, hey, listen, you know, me and him ain't together no more. Fuck that nigga. Like, let's fuck. So they link up, they do the nasty, right? Old boy puts her on blast on social media, called her all kinds of whores and spreading rumors about how she sucked everybody dick, yada 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 yada. So he also accused her of cheating and a whole bunch of crazy shit, right? So as a get back, she orchestrated a threesome with her best friend, her ex's best friend, and then had the girl he was talking to record the whole thing.
Huh?
Soju. This man, he was also in a car. This man said this shit like it was so normal. I was like, whoa. You had Shorty had his new ting, his homeboy and her homeboy. Bro, you need new friends. You need to go to a new school. You need to go to a new school because
Like,
you can't go out like that.
Nah, because why is she filming it?
Because she sent it to him.
No. Like, why is the new girl? Wait, the new girl that he talking to sent it to him?
No. The ex.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
But she hopped in it though. She hopped in it. It was yeah. She hopped in it because she was really supposed to just record. Then she was like, "Oh, this shit kind of hot," so she hopped in. Brother, put that man on suicide watch, cause
bro, I'm not gonna.
And then the crazy part too, he was always insecure about the best friend because he knew that she told him like, "Oh, we used to hook up," but she did it, and you know he just didn't like them being around each other. Which honestly, I understand. Like, if y'all were fucking on the regular, I wouldn't want you near each other. But yeah, bro.
That, you know what? Those like little street interview things where it's like, what is the most like heinous thing you've done to an ex? And that one shawty that was like, I fucked his mom's, bro.
Yo. She said that shit. And I remember when like Hawk to a girl went viral, was getting all this money. Everybody was like, Well, the Hawk 2 shit ain't even that crazy. Black Shorty fucked niggas' moms.
Mm-hmm.
Where her
I mean,
podcast? I need her on a podcast.
and honestly, he was like, "Yo, you fucked his mom." She's like, "He cheated on me." Yeah, I fucked his mom. She said it so matter of fact. She's like, if he did want me to fuck his mama, he shouldn't have cheated.
I mean, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fucked around and found out.
Oh, nah, cause yo, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could be that bad. You know how bad you have to be to fuck your man's mama?
Bro,
That's a
listen,
bad bitch, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of y'all parents be y'all biggest ops, bro. The amount of people I see on TikTok saying like they mom, they dad, they uncle, whoever was sleeping with their ex.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you the story of old boy walked in on his like I want to say his dad and his uncle running a train on his girl, some shit like that.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, bro. Some of y'all parents ain't real parents for real, bro. Nah, the craziest street interview that I saw, bro, was this lady said they were like, "Oh, what was your craziest sex experience?" And she was like, "Oh, I had a threesome with this dude and his mom." I said, "Uh huh."
KJ, 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 KJ. You just reminded me of the wildest story I have seen on TikTok in the longest. Wilder than what I told you about Evangeline. Evangeline, Shuddy, get your shit straight. Cause you, I don't know, mate. Like, Shuddy, your man stepped out on you because you stepping out on him, and your side dude is over here like, how fuck you gonna cheat on my girl?
How you gonna do that to my girl, my Evangeline? Like, sir, her last name is not your last name, dog. That is not your woman.
That is not your wife. It was from a boudoir like photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope we know what boudoir is. It's, like tasteful lewd photos.
Yeah, it's like sexy photos, but with like class.
Yeah. And usually clothes on.
Yeah,
Like
I think they have to be clothed for it to count as a boudoir.
So it is so she did like a Q&A because she like made a TikTok like when the new year happened, like this was back in January,
Mm-hmm.
that she said, "Cheers to a new year and hopefully no request for mother son boudoir photo shoots."
So yeah, y'all, that was the episode. I will see you next week. What are you talking about, bro?
She got a request for a mother son boudoir photo shoot, and you want to know the reason why they wanted to do this?
Why?
To hang up the photos at his wedding with his new wife.
Yo, you boy moms are different, bro. you boy moms are something diabolical, brother. Because what are you talking about?
I was hoping to God that this was a Reddit story from the new wife. No, it is just a Q&A session on TikTok with a boudoir photographer that she said no because she was wildly uncomfortable with this.
Wouldn't you be? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
And I want no parts of this.
Just, first of all, a boudoir photo shoot so you could get prints for your wedding is diabolical. Diabolical. Huh?
But then not only is it boudoir photos of another woman at your wedding, it's boudoir photos of your mama, nigga.
Right. So
now I'll be fucked up if I'm trying to fuck your mom's at the wedding, right? You got her yams out in front of the cake, and now I want a piece. Now I'm fucked up. All right, dog. You the one who advertising the shit. Your mama got cake. I want some.
Brother. And she was like, a lot of you asked why I said photo shoots, like there were multiple inquiries. So the answer to that question was yes, there were multiple inquiries. And she said there wasn't a lot. It was exactly 2, but the fact that it happened twice is twice too many.
It could have happened only one good time. That's one good time too many, bro.
And she said a lot of people also asked me who requested this? Was it the mom or the son? And she's like, I don't understand why that matters.
Oh, it matters.
I was about to say, it's like, how does that not matter to you?
Right.
Like, because if it's the mom, she's on
Ugh.
some weird shit. But if it's the son, he needs therapy.
Also,
Yeah. And she's like, for those that care, it was the son in both instances. Yeah. It's like, sir, what?
brother, what is that?
I am so surprised that in both instances it was the son. I 1000% thought it would be the mother.
I did too, but I'm not that shocked. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, some of y'all with like dudes with their moms be weird, bro. Be real, like, just get a room at this point. Like, like
Brother, at your wedding?
that. I kind of wish she did it because I want to know what the wife said or did.
Like, I wish that she kept in contact. I hope that because since she declined the offer, I wonder if he went somewhere else or he just dropped it.
Probably went
You-
somewhere else.
Like, he probably went somewhere else. But imagine if he just like dropped it and the fiance never finds out. You know what I mean? They get married anyways. Like,
Trust me, she knows some shit's going on.
yeah. But Jesus, she's like, yeah, the fact that it happened twice is 2 more times than I thought it would ever happen.
Like, y'all are weird, bro.
And she's like, and to the people that are asking me why I'm not comfortable doing this, and she's like, are you comfortable taking like basically nude photos with your mother?
Right.
Like,
Oh, wait. I just realized he's taking them with her?
yes.
Oh, and y'all niggas is freak nasty, bro. Lock them up next to Diddy and R. Kelly. Y'all is freak nasty.
Yeah, it was a mother son photo shoot. It wasn't just photos of his mom. It was photos of both of them together.
The way how I thought of it, bro, was that like the mom was getting because normally I don't know why I just thought boudoirs were always just of the woman by herself, and then obviously she sent them to her partner. But I guess it makes sense that you could do couple boudoir photos.
I mean, you don't remember that one season of Love Is Blind with Kwame and Jessica?
No, I think it's Chelsea.
Chelsea. I knew it was some white girl's name. I don't know. I took a guess. But
So
that's what they did for their engagement photos was boudoir photo shoot. You don't remember that?
Oh yes, it made me wildly uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm surprised you don't remember that because that made me wildly
I think I brain dumped it.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I just brain dumped it. The only thing I remember for that because that was the same season as Marshall and what's that girl's name?
No, it wasn't the same season as Marshall and Jackie. It was the same season as Uche and Lydia.
No. Uche and Lydia was not that season.
I could have sworn it was.
Nah. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, because Marshall and Lydia was the same season as Brett and Oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm blanking on that woman's name.
Oh you're right. Kwame and Chelsea was season 4, so it was the same one as
Marshall and Lydia. Because I think that was like the juiciest season. Because wasn't that the same season as Bliss and Zach?
Yes, it was.
Was Marshall and Lydia? Yeah, I think
No,
Marshall and Lydia.
No,
Not Lydia.
Jackie.
What? Jackie.
Marshall and Jackie was season 4.
Yeah, and then it was Brett and
Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, because only Brett wasn't only Brett and Tiffany and
like everybody got married that season.
No, it wasn't just Brett and Tiffany and Kwame and Chelsea.
No, Zach and Bliss got married too.
Oh, I forgot about Zach and Bliss. Yeah. Oh, the ones that didn't make it was Old Boy and Irina. Micah.
Yeah, Micah and Paul. Micah and Paul did not get married.
Yeah, neither did Zach and Irina.
I mean, good.
Right. She was awful to that man, and then her apology was fucking garbage.
I mean, she was just not like physically attracted to him, and that's all she had to say. And she's like, "No, he's like fucking weird." I mean, granted, he kind of is.
He is, but like she went above and beyond to like make him feel awful about himself, which a lot of people are like, you were the main one in the pod saying how you used to get bullied for being overweight or some shit, and like you not only laughed at, I want to say her name was Amber when she was crying, then you also treated Zach like utter shit, utter garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't think she's been in like, I don't think we've seen Shorty since. Like she has not been on any of the stuff.
There was a rumor going around that she was going to be a part of Perfect Match season 3, and then not season 3, season 2. But then it ended up she didn't end up on it. She was just Micah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever.
I don't want to see her nor Hannah ever again.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok video. It's Hannah with all the girls from this season. I'm like, why are y'all hanging with her?
I mean, it was like when Sarah said that the only reason that Ben reached out to her in that whole year since she went to Tennessee is because Jimmy told Ben to hit her up.
When Ben said he got advice from someone and didn't want to say the name, I already knew it was Jimmy. I already knew it was goddamn Jimmy, bro. Because who else would have had the? Because then he posted something saying how like it was taken out of context. He was just like he hits up everybody and tries to look out for them and yada yada yada.
Oh no, that was Joey.
Huh?
That was Joey.
No. Remember, Ben said and a former castmate gave him advice, and that was Jimmy.
Yeah. And
Jimmy posted on TikTok, either TikTok or IG, that like he hits up everybody essentially.
I mean, you know, him and Chelsea got back together.
Yeah, but didn't they break up?
I don't know. They got back together like recently.
Oh.
Yes. Girl, like literally why?
He got hair plugs. He posted a video about that.
Okay, so now he's a thumb with hair. I don't give a fuck. It don't make him look better. He's still a thumb.
When what was that girl's name? What's Megan Fox's name? Chelsea?
Yeah.
When Chelsea and Jessica?
Yes, Jessica.
Were like, oh my God, he's so hot. I was like, am I just super straight? Like I really don't see it. Like nah. Normally I'm like, okay, I can see the vision. You feel me? I'm like, nah, this nigga is not it. Like,
nah. I remember watching the season, and I don't even know if anybody asked me any. Like, I highly doubt anybody asked me anything. And I'm like, as a bitch that dates white men, this was not it. Like, be so fucking for real. Like, how dry is it in Nashville, Tennessee? Or actually, no, they were in Charleston, South Carolina.
Maybe, I don't know. I always forget the locations after the season's over.
Damn. Honestly, yeah, they were somewhere in the South. I know that. It was either like Nashville, Tennessee, or Charleston, South Carolina.
Come to Jersey, bro. Come to Jersey so I can get some real mess.
I mean, with them going to Denver, Colorado, I feel like it's going to be a lot better than them going to Minneapolis. Why the fuck?
Is it?
I mean, ever since they legalized weed, their population got a lot more diverse. So,
Soju said they legalized the weed and the niggas came rushing in. Cancel Soju, bro.
Like, look, I'm just saying, because Minneapolis is like the capital of Minnesota, and somehow we still got 2.5 black people. And
well, listen, a lot of people have called out Netflix on that shit because like it just didn't make sense, especially since it seemed like they invited a lot of people onto the show and they weren't
they
just
every season.
I know, but I'm curious as to like what's the ratio of invitations versus people who just audition for the shit?
Right.
Because, and also someone said something, and I'm like, that makes sense. They should only reach out to people who have like less. They should only let people on the show who have less than 500 followers on social media. That's part of the issue. Like, almost every season, you have that one person who's clearly only on the show for the fame.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Denver is still going to be better than Minneapolis, because even for like, even though Minneapolis is like the capital of Minnesota or whatever, like the way that they were talking, like this was a town of only like 5,000 people in it.
Well, I think Lauren said it. She's like, it's a big city, but it still has like small town vibes. Because, like, I know, I want to say Houston. Yeah, Houston has kind of a similar issue, especially in like the dating scene. Because, like, yes, it's a big place, but it's still not as like populated as like New York City. So like, let's say for instance, you only date people within like your age range, and your age range is like 5 years older to 5 years younger. Yeah, it's a small pool.
Yeah, I don't know, cuz like the day of the wedding when Devin's mom and sister went to go visit Virginia, and Virginia's mom was like already there, and like the moms were talking to each other, and they were like, I can't believe like we had never met. Like we have a lot of the same friends. It's like, yeah, we even went to the same church at some point, and it's like, I can't believe we never met you guys. It's like, oh, how small are we talking, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, well, they said that they went to the same high school, but Virginia, I think when she left, he entered.
Yeah, she's because she was 4 years older than him. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry about it. Like, I know we're winding down here, but when Brittany showed up at the bar and she met Devin in person, she was like, "Oh, you look like a baby, girl. Why are you lying in this man's face? He does not. He looks his age. He don't look no damn 19-year-old that you think he was."
I think so. One, I think it was just shade. Because like, yes, he looks older, but he also doesn't like. He looks like he's immature.
I think
If that
he.
makes any sense.
I don't know.
Like, I get like he doesn't look younger, but he looks like he's a kid.
I blame his hair.
I mean, high key, yeah, because he is balding.
Yeah.
That hair is thinning.
It's not even just that. Somehow it seems like gray. Like it's like he's graying even though he's like only 28, which I mean, you could start graying at any age.
Yeah, I have gray hairs. Luckily they're in the back of my head, but yeah, I got gray hairs. So also people start graying in like their teens.
Yeah, I know. But he just seems gray, and like he doesn't seem to know how to do his hair cuz that shit ain't lined up. It's just kind of all over the place and gray and balding, and it's like, "Sir,
Someone on TikTok said he got that black Republican hairline. I said, "Oh my God, you're so right though." So there's like a joke that a lot of black conservatives, you can always tell that they're conservatives by their hair, because a lot of them, they have like similar like white conservatives with the makeup. Like a lot of them, they don't get like lined up right. If they're a lady, like their hair is always just looking rough. The wig be like right here on their forehead, like it be looking crazy, bro.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, why does him and his sister got the same hair? Like, why don't y'all know how to do your hair?
Cause their mama white.
I mean, yeah, but did you
No,
see?
it's a common thing. Like a
No.
lot of biracial kids will say like they had like either their friends taught them how to do their hair, or they had to learn via YouTube. Like it's a big issue because a lot of like white
No.
moms will not learn how to deal
Yeah,
with
I know.
black hair.
Well, yeah, because they're like, well, I'm white, so therefore my kids aren't black. And it's like,
Right.
okay. Now, but like because Devin's younger brother was there too, and his hair was done. Like he had his shit in braids.
Well, so so I wouldn't be shocked if the younger brother also doesn't move the way they move. Because like I know some people who like their family is like super conservative and they're the black sheep because they're not.
I was about to say it's like his younger brother got his hair done. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When they showed his name, it's like Troy, Devin's brother. I was like, Devin's brother, and I'm like, bro, his older sister got like this much ink. Devin got exactly one smidgen of ink. The brother got all the ink. That motherfucker is black. Like,
I mean, he's brown skinned, but like he's not compared to like the sister's husband. He's not that dark.
yeah, but compared to Devin and his sister,
Yeah.
like y'all got the same set of parents. Cause the way that it's like latte, black coffee.
I wouldn't say black coffee now. He about the same complexion as Tina,
Like
the brother.
Okay, I was about to say who.
No, not Devin or his sister.
I was about to say don't do Tina like that.
No. I'm talking about the brother.
Nuts. But yeah, I was shook. I was like, where the fuck did this brother come from? He got his hair done. Like
Hairline actually looks immaculate.
right, like he looks good. Granted, I will say the brother-in-law also looked good, and he also had his done. Like I don't know if they were cornrows or braids.
The brother-in-law?
Yeah, he also had his hair done.
I don't know why I thought that motherfucker was bald, like the daddy.
Nah, he had his shit done.
Hmm.
And I'm like, how they got their shit done, but your wife ain't got her shit done.
Bro, they grew up with a white mama.
I mean, yeah, but they don't.
But also, like, if you don't hang out with like a lot of like black folks, you probably would never have even been inclined to get your shit fixed.
I mean, I guess she got a black husband though.
So,
Damn.
you know what I mean? Like, her husband might be black, but maybe all her friends are white or biracial too. I don't know, but
Damn, your mother-in-law said, "Fuck you, leave that bitch looking crazy." Cause I don't know, brother. I feel like it's like if his mom loved her, she would have been like, "Oh, I was like, baby, no, we gonna get you like something."
no, it's a common issue with a lot of biracial kids that their parents just refuse to learn. Also, kids who get adopted by white couples, their
Yeah,
parents would just refuse
heard
to learn
that.
how to deal with black hair. Because the thing with black hair, right? Like, our hair is very sensitive. You know what I mean? It's very fragile. So you can't do the same things you would do with like straight or wavy hair, right? Like, so, because the perfect example, like with curly hair, if you don't cut it the right way, you get hair bumps. And I don't know if you ever watched This Is Us, but there's a great scene that I love where the Randall, when he's younger, he had all these bumps on the back of his neck because his parents would take him to a white barber and they weren't cutting his hair properly. So this black lady saw it and she was like, "Hey, the reason why he's getting those is because they're cutting his hair the wrong way." And at first his white mama got offended, but then she was like, "Listen, like, I'm not trying to be a dickhead, but like, you have a black kid. You got to learn how to deal with his black features."
Right. Is that I don't know. I've seen clips of the show where it was like Nick Offerman.
I don't know their names.
Nick Offerman plays Ron Swanson in Parks and Rec.
Mm-hmm.
He has a very I don't know. I feel like he has a very recognizable face.
Yeah.
He's
not in that show.
Okay, so it's a different show.
He's in Last of Us.
Yeah, but it's a show where like it's a white couple that adopted like a black kid.
Oh, that is the docu-series based off of Colin Kaepernick.
Oh.
On Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've just seen that scene where they got his hair braided for the first time, and then like they just kind of thought he was good and let his shit grow out, and his shit got crazy.
Yeah. Listen, to all of y'all who are listening to this podcast who are not black, which is considerably a decent amount of y'all, if you're going to have black children, whether through birth or through adoption, please, 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 please look up how to do their hair properly. There are so many YouTube videos. There are blogs dedicated to like properly taking care of black hair. To all the black people out there, some of y'all also don't know how to take care of your own hair. Like it is, I hate when they say like, you know, oh, so and so has good hair. For example, like people would say Tina has good hair because her hair isn't as kinky as like 4C hair. And there's no good or bad hair. It's just certain hair textures require different amounts of work.
Mm.
So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna hop off my soapbox now.
Yeah, either way, I didn't know. I thought that was the same show, like just playing the younger versions of them.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Also, for This Is Us, they always make sure they have a dark skinned kid playing
Yeah,
Randall.
because it is a light skinned kid on that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because they also used to be a thing that used to piss me off growing up. You would have like a brown skin or a dark skinned person, and then in the flashback, it's a light skinned kid. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes people do like get darker as they age, but like most black people, like once they hit like 5-6 years old, that's the complexion that they got for eternity.
I used to be a whole lot darker when I was a kid. I'm not anymore.
Mm.
I stay inside the house now. I don't be getting sun anymore.
Bro, I always say I used to be a little lighter, and then I went to Jamaica one good time, got that Jamaican sun, and my genetics was like, yes, it's time for us to flourish. But I love my dark skin, bro. That color on your ears when we come out is what we gonna be forever. Facts. Like it's very rare for like black people. Like I know a lot of like white people / like fairer skin folks, their complexion changes as they age, but black people for the most part don't really change much. And if they do change, it's not drastic from going from looking like Drake to looking like, you know, being my complexion.
When you're born, you look like Logic. And then as you get older, you become black.
Oh, poor Logic, bro. I feel really bad for him because, like, he identifies as a black man and he's very in touch with his blackness. But, like, that nigga look white as a bitch, bro.
Mm-hmm. Don't he have blue eyes?
Does he? I don't know. I'm bad with eye colors. Like, I always forget that one of my homeboys has blue eyes, and he's one of my closest friends.
Yeah,
I have to actively remember.
Logic got blue eyes. I'm sorry.
But also, not for nothing, my aunt, who's a little darker than me, has gray eyes. Like, black people can have colored eyes.
Yeah, I will say, because my old pharmacist, his son has blue eyes, but I also think that's because his mama had blue eyes. So
Was his mama black?
No, I mean the baby. The baby's mama had blue eyes.
Yeah,
yeah, he was also mixed, so that kid is mostly like white.
No, my aunt is blackity black. Blackity black.
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 Now, I did meet a black girl in high school that, to my knowledge, she was not mixed and she had green eyes. To this day, she's still one of the prettiest girls I had ever met in my life.
I'm not gonna lie to you though, and I think I'm in the minority, and I didn't realize I was in the minority until like I hopped on Twitter. I'm not a big fan of colored eyes. I like me a big brown-eyed girl. Like I love brown. I've always loved brown eyes. Brown eyes and curly hair has always been my kryptonite, bro.
I mean, you like what you like. When my son was born, he had black hair and blue eyes, and I was like, keep this way. This is what every Asian mom wants when she fucks a white man. This is what
I'm screaming.
Just like an Asian looking baby with blue eyes. That's it.
Mm-mm.
I remember my mom telling me that she thought I was gonna have blue eyes, and I was like, "Mommy, what?" And she's like, "Yeah, I thought you would look like your dad." I'm like, "Mommy, what?" I mean, granted, I don't look like my mom either. I don't look like either of my parents, and my mom like always was not happy about that. It was because, and she's like, I was like, who do I look like then? She's like, you look like my mom. And I'm like, oh, well, damn.
It happens.
Yeah,
Like
but
one of my cousin's kids, she doesn't look like neither one of them. She looks like her grandmother.
mm,
Like carbon copy. Like when she passed, it was hard to look at her. I ain't gonna lie to you because it was like,
yeah, I wish I could have seen pictures of my Lola when she was younger, because I only have that picture in my brain of her being like my grandma. So I'm like,
facts.
so I was like, me and grandma don't look alike.
Well, now, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, maybe when my grandma was younger. I don't know.
Use one of them old filters and see if you look like your granny.
I see, I do, and all I see is me.
Mm.
Oh, but we should probably get out of here because Bella's sitting on my desk like, girl.
She fighting. All right, y'all. So all jokes aside, if you have an unhinged story, you know what to do. Email us at unhinged unfiltered at gmail.com. We are on the socials. We're also on YouTube and Spotify. If you want to see us live, we do live stream here on Twitch at Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our Twitch is twitch.tv/ unhinged underscore the letter N underscore unfiltered. And yeah, shout out to everyone who hopped in the chat. Tina, Micah, JW, Kayla. I think that's everyone. All right.
Yeah.
With that being said, y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all next week. Hopefully with Tina
Yeah,
and no
hopefully.
technical difficulties.
I can't believe Riverside kicked me out. Boo.
Bro, when I gotta edit this shit later, I'm gonna be so irritated. I'm gonna be so annoyed. All right,
Also,
night. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
St. Patrick's Day is on Monday. If you dye your pubes green for St. Patrick's Day, DM me.
All right. Good night, y'all.